All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast Presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street, Enumclaw, Washington. Go check it out. Wear your hoodie. It's hoodie season soon. Not yet, though, but soon. Get 15% off the Full Buddy Cast hoodie. I know that Brad Drummond was already pulling just a regular hoodie out to go get the discount. Go to Mazalon. We'll do some Mazalon nights. We also have trivia on Wednesday night, last Wednesday night of every month at Cole Street, 1627 Cole Street. So come check your trivia out. This will be airing after we starting it, us doing one. Are you gonna be there?
No.
Are you gonna be there?
What day is it?
The last Wednesday of every month.
Maybe.
Bring your gal.
Maybe.
Do it.
I don't want to guess though. I want to help you host.
I'll take it.
I want to say the questions with you. I want to go every other word with you though.
Did you want to do you're like what was who was that Saturday Night Live? Was it Eddie Murphy or who was the one? No, it wasn't Eddie Murphy. It was the other guy that he would do the for the sound or the hearing impaired, and all he would do is just shout it louder from what they said. Let's do that. I gotta get a picture of Bruce over here. I mean, we do got Bruce Arians. All right, everyone. This is Garage Night. We got Craig. Oh, go to Bordeaux Wine Bar too. Get $2 off your drink. Bordeaux Wine Bar. Or we got. I can't even talk because I got a celebrity in here with me.
Bruce Arians.
We got Craig Bentley on the mic.
Hi, everybody. Glad to be back.
Bruce Arians as Eeyore. Is that an America Samoa shirt? What's that to say on there?
It says Samoa.
Is that the cookies?
It's like Samoa Joe.
Oh.
Samoa Joe would wear this.
Or you could say, you want Samoa this?
Nope.
Also true.
Yeah.
I would not.
We got Corey Bentley on the mic.
I would not like Samoa that.
Samoa that. It's been a while. I think the last time we did it was the pool party. By the way, fun time.
Well, you guys had me here. I listened to you guys
Oh,
say what I would say.
Yes, that's
So-
right.
That was pretty accurate.
Yeah, that night we came over. We went over to Cole Street, and you said, your plan is in motion.
Yes.
That you're on the way out. And
Don't have to be here.
We don't need you anymore.
Exactly.
You came.
I'm like, well,
you trained us well.
these guys can just pretend I'm there, so don't have to show up anymore.
What Craig's going to do, he's going to record like 5 catchphrases, and then there's just
Send them to you?
Just send them in there. There's a button that he's like, hey, every like fifth or sixth sentence, just hit this for me. And it's just him throwing a catchphrase out. He doesn't have to be
Catchphrase, Craig.
Yeah. He already has
Yes,
a couple.
That's it. That's one of them.
Yes, sir.
So we just
He's got Craig tag. He's got Stan and stuff. He's already got a bunch going.
The guy's a marketable genius. Yeah. We just get like 15 buttons.
Yeah.
Have him record it. The yes sir. What's some other ones that you would say?
I don't agree with you.
You know who doesn't agree with you? I saw Jackson. He came and saw me just to say the shift got banned, and he laughed about it.
I know. It's dumb. Stupid MLB. Banning stuff.
The shift getting banned is the best thing to happen to baseball, in my opinion. And listen, because we're going to talk about it later. It's just for Jackson. Just hang out for a little bit, and we'll talk about it later. We usually do.
He also knows he's paying you money still.
Is he okay with that?
Kind of. He would like more personal content.
Well,
Has he asked for personal content?
Yeah, I feel
Do
like
we
this-
know what it should be?
He just asked me for personal content, and I was like, please leave the cooler. I don't know what you want.
What we should do though is get him a hoodie. So find out what size he is. He's been a Patreon long enough by accident to at this point just be given a hoodie.
Hey, send in what size you are. If you should be listening.
Is he not? Is he back or is he over in Eastern Washington?
He's back over at college. He was just popped in.
Oh,
So, hey,
to the cooler.
Yeah.
so
With
whatever
Dave
He did pop into the cooler. Every time I turn around, he's just there.
whatever size he is, we're sending. What's the largest size you got right now?
I'm almost at a double XLs. I owe a few people double XLs.
We'll send him a double X and
Maybe.
tell him that it's about the same as MLB screwing over people with the
Oh,
ship.
that's good too.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough money in his lunch fund at the school to be eating enough to fit into that. So
Yeah, he's gonna grow into it though. He's a growing boy. We had what else we have? I drove to Colorado.
How's that? Did
That-
you do it in one day?
I did it in one day.
Yeah, see?
the way driving home, I did it in one day.
That's what I did too.
yeah.
We did 2 on the way there, 1 on the way back.
Yeah, so I drove as far as I could. We got into Salt Lake City, and we left like after work. I had to wait for the kids to get home. We got packed. So I've been up since 4 a.m. I took like a 20-minute nap, and then I hopped in the driver's seat at like 9:30 p.m. So I worked a full 10-hour day, 20-minute nap. Oh, no. Joey was here recording. And I don't know if he's seen it. It was an hour and like 40 minutes. And he would not let me go. And he's like, dude, this is good for you because the everyone's packing for you. Like, we should just stay on this and let everyone pack for you. And then, when I got in the house, I thought we were waiting on them. They were all waiting on me. So I could have left an hour earlier. Anyway, we get going, drive all the way down to, we go through, Richland, Kennewick, and then we go, Chinook, over to Richland, drop down into Pendleton, go over into Boise, and Idaho is a whole lot bigger than I thought it was. I feel like it was in Idaho for a while. And then got into Utah, get down to Salt Lake City, and there's this giant sign in Salt Lake City, like 5 lanes across. And it says all lanes to Las Vegas. And I'd never been. And so I kicked it around. Jamie and I looked it up. We were supposed to be in Keystone. So we're like, and it was Thursday night football that was going to start like in about a couple hours. So it would take us like I think 3 more hours from Salt Lake City to get to Vegas. But Vegas to Keystone was like 9 hours. So the next morning I have to wake up and just go. And then if we wanted to go to Keystone from where we were at, it was going to be like 5 hours, 6 hours. So we just decided to, but we were that close. I was looking at hotel rooms, all that. Pull in, got actually to Grand Junction, stayed the night there. I wanted to do it all in one day, but just couldn't do it. Tired. I'd already add about 12 hours worth of work and stuff prior to that. Do the whole thing. Fun. Colorado's great. The wedding was great. Breweries were great. Just fun. Good vibes. Then at 8:30 in the morning on Monday morning, I got up. I drove all the way back home. And we got in at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. In the Enumclaw. But here's the thing. I said I drove all the way home. No. 2:00, Jamie's like, hey, I'll drive. And then she got the last like 2 hours in. And I was kind of bummed by it because she was like, no, you've been driving long enough. I'm like, listen, this is like golfing. I hit a great drive, got a good iron, chipped on, and there's like a 6-inch putt, and you're gonna get all the glory. You're gonna pull us in, and everyone's gonna love you instead. So, anyway,
sounds like she took it home to me.
She did.
Oh.
She won. I look like the biggest wimp. Did you drive the entire time yourself?
I did.
And then, but you went up to Montana.
I went that.
I was trying to figure out that route. Tell me that route again. You went to Ogden and then straight up.
So no, we went on going the way.
Your guys' conversation sounds like the old Californians from the SNL, where they're like, the 101 down to the 204.
How invigorating!
Amazing content.
What a great. Get the map out, Craig, and show me. Highlight where you went.
So when we went everything that you said, except we didn't go all the way to Salt Lake. We turned off in, I think it was Ogden, but is north of Salt Lake, I think, and went over to Wyoming and hit Wyoming and then went through Wyoming to Colorado.
On the way down.
Yeah. And then on the way back, I went directly north out of Denver because we were right by Denver.
Straight north.
Right through Wyoming, hit Montana.
What time did you leave?
4 a.m.
And then you got pulled in?
About 11 o'clock here, 11:30 here.
11 p.m.
Yes.
You made great time.
It wasn't bad. We only stopped we didn't really stop to get, it was like we'd stop to go to the bathroom, and then the next stop would be to get gas, and that's where we'd grab a snack. And then the entire way, that's all we did.
And it was just you,
me, Carrie, and Sid.
And see, I had Kane, Jacqueline, and Megan, and Jamie, and me. And so it was like every time you'd stop, it'd be like an extra 20 minutes because everyone had to go to the bathroom and grab an extra. And
bathrooms, and it's a weird conversation to have. But if you get outside of Washington,
bro, agreed.
They're way better.
Dude, they are so good. Here's the thing that I learned. The speed limit is like 80 miles per hour in like Utah, Idaho, maybe even I think Oregon it drops down to 70, and then you get in freaking Washington, it's like 65, 70, mostly. I mean, I'm talking the posted speed limit is 80 miles per hour in Colorado, in Utah. That was amazing. That was just like, dude, I can get anywhere. You're just chunking out hours. It's incredible how fast things went. But then the restrooms, the gas stations, like the Loves or whatever, whatever they were called, the Sinclair.
Did you go to any of the come and goes in Colorado?
Why are you guys staring at each other so weird?
Look it up. It's a gas station. I'm dead serious. I'm not making a joke. I'm asking you a serious question.
Sounds like a stand and stuff.
No, I'm asking you.
Stand and stuff, come and go.
Craig is all about the stand and stuff and come and go.
I'm telling you, it's a gas station. If you don't believe me, look it up.
I didn't see those at all the entire time.
All right,
maybe Montana.
No, they was in Colorado.
But these things are sweet. They were. You'd go in. They were like little mini Fred Meyers, where you'd have like you could buy definitely like decent stuff that were for cheap, and then the food, and then the bathrooms. They'd even you do like Thompson shower stall A1 available, and it was great. You know what it kind of reminded me of? You've been to the new Muckleshoot by the casino, that gas station?
No.
Nope. You got a new one there. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty.
They have
big.
showers there?
I don't know about that.
Oh.
They have a car wash you could probably use as a shower though if you want, and I'm sure.
But yes, to answer your question, most of the gas stations I stopped at were also a big rig could stop at. There was, most of them are two. Here's where the normal cars go. Here's where the big rigs go.
Yeah.
So
even that was like 8, 10, 12 pumps.
Yeah.
Massive pumps. I might be a road trip guy from now on, except on the way home. When I first started, I'm in at 12,000 feet. I'm going up the hill. White smoke coming out my tailpipes. Now, if you see white smoke coming out the tailpipes, that means either you're burning oil and you've cracked like a
head gasket.
And I thought that's what I had. I pulled over immediately, but when I was turning, my steering was my power steering went out, and so what I did.
Used your guns?
Nope. Went home. Yeah. Yep. Went home. Drove home, and just every gas station would stop, top off the power steering, and just keep moving. We got home. The warranty for that we had purchased it was 136,000 miles. It happened before, 136,000 miles. We got home. It was 137,000 miles on our odometer, like almost even. The trip from Keystone to Washington, 1,200 miles. So it happened right before the 136 mark, but because we had to get home, we were out of the warranty, and so we couldn't. So we just traded in the car. Gambling Motors. Shout out Tyson. Thank you for taking care of us. So we got a new car. Jamie was thrilled. We got an Acadia. So we're pumped.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what I hear is you got a road trip and a new car.
Road trip, new car. I wish we would have got the new car before the road trip.
But tighten up the rest stops. That's what I'm hearing.
Dude, those come and go.
Yeah. You can get
standing stuff, come and go.
You can get that 20 minutes down to a solid. What do you have? Like a 10-minute stop?
Oh,
probably?
Yeah. I'm leaving without you is what I told him.
You look like Bruce Arians or some just soul jazz musician that's just sitting in the corner.
A ginger soul jazz musician?
They don't have souls.
I can play the saxophone if you want.
You look like you could.
I can.
What? Who is this? What? Where did this
When
come
have
from?
you played the saxophone?
He didn't ask.
I did. But have you ever seen him wear this hat before? Is this a shtick?
This was
This is like a Halloween outfit.
This is golf outfit.
It's just me.
That's his
Laid
Payne,
back.
That's his Payne Stewart hat.
Laid back.
You
First time I wore these outside.
even the shoes. You got socks on with those
No.
things?
He loves.
Dude, are
he
you-
loves
I'm
Payne.
just out there.
Did you retire?
I wish.
When I left, did you like win $1 million? And
Would I be here if I won $1 million?
yeah,
Absolutely not.
you would to rub it in.
No, what Craig would do if he won $1 million is start his own podcast and put a ton of money into it
Yes.
to put you out of work.
I got cousins from Cal. Yeah, he'd sue me for the rights of Garage Night.
Boom.
And Lee
But-
would be representing him in court.
But I wouldn't tell you that I trademarked it. So then every time you used it, I would count the numbers, and then I would come in and tell you what you owe me.
Yeah, just each time.
He would spend $500,000 just to make $100,000.
Yeah. I got cousins that listen. Actually, my parents' cousins, and yeah, everyone's from Kansas, and they're cool. They're fun people. In fact, I forgot about this. I don't know if we talked about this, but in January, we all went down for my uncle's not graduation. My uncle's 60th anniversary or 60th freaking birthday. There we go. And all the cousins are there, and it was January like 27th. It was the weekend of the Chiefs playing the Bengals. And these guys are all Chiefs fans because they're, pretty nearby. And I put money on the Bengals to win. And I cheered for the Bengals the entire weekend. And then I left after they had lost, like a couple hours after they had lost. I had to go to like this roast where he roasted my uncle. Then I flew off. But I was just, Joe Burrow. So that's stuck in their minds. They're awesome people. Had beers, talked it up with them. And a couple times they came up to me like, oh, you got a podcast? I got to listen to that podcast. So anyway, I'm going to shout out Mick and Chris if they're listening right now. Just thanks for listening, Mick. Thanks for listening, Chris. And then,
Should hit him up so you can go watch a game
if
at
John's gonna
Arrowhead.
listen, who knows? Yeah, dude, I would love to. Pat Mahomes is my QB in one of my leagues
I've been in the Arrowhead parking lot because I went to a Royals game.
because you were coaching the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, exactly. But I've never actually been in Arrowhead. That would be a pretty cool place to see. Like I said, I was in the parking lot because I went to a Royals game and they share the parking lot.
Yeah,
But it'd be pretty cool if you could go back there and watch a game.
let's do it. Let's put it on you. You're the millionaire now.
Yeah. And they play the Eagles in the Super Bowl. Or, yeah, it
Dude,
probably won't be in Kansas City.
He'll probably do it after he invites you to go to the pool.
So the Seahawks beat the Broncos. I won the bet.
Yes.
You
Wait,
owe me 10.
let me say
you
that-
owe me 10.
Let me say this:
I'm gonna eat my mac and cheese and listen to what you have
the
to say.
Seahawks didn't beat the Broncos. The Broncos beat the Broncos.
Yeah, either way, I won.
That's fine.
You owe me $10, sir.
Sure, I'll go double or nothing with something.
No, you won't.
We'll figure something.
No,
out.
I want money from you. I've already. Did you get my reply to your bet?
Yes. That you accepted it.
It said it wouldn't go through. It kept on saying I had a red thing.
Oh, I saw it. Don't worry. I have it saved.
Okay,
Because you got destroyed.
I got destroyed bad, but the other one's still in.
Until they lose this weekend.
and then.
Until they already lost to Atlanta.
But it's in play.
yeah.
And then what's the bet?
They only need to lose one more game.
Dude, I cannot believe how bad how good the Eagles are.
You know what's? I'll tell you this right now. I'm a huge Eagles fan. We all know that.
Yeah.
I was actually impressed. I thought they looked better than I thought they were. I really thought they could win the division this year. 100%. Not just being an Eagles fan. I thought they would win the division. If they continue, which I don't think that they will every game, if they continue to play like they looked Monday night against better defensive teams, because the Vikings aren't a bad team. If they do what they did Monday night, there is a potential to go further into the playoffs than I even thought.
It all hinges on Jalen Hurts. That's all it hinges on.
Well, and Sanders looked way different running. He looked a different running back than he has in the past. And it helped out Hurts.
Dude. All I know is that I might be an Eagles fan soon. Jamie.
Nope. Can't come aboard.
Jamie and I.
I also think my team was going to win the division. And if they continue
He'll be lucky they don't get the number one pick.
to play the way they're playing,
Carson Wentz.
They will have a new coach, a new GM, and a very high pick. And I will support all of that if this continues. I'm very upset about football.
Carson Wentz, you want him back?
No, I do not want him back.
You want to keep Matt Ryan?
It's not the whole organization is falling apart. Not the QB. I do not want Wentz back. Fool's gold. Enjoy that come week 7 when he tries throwing a ball left-handed.
Enjoy this week. He's getting, or he already got destroyed in week 3.
Probably.
He might not even be playing anymore.
Yeah, he probably got scared.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I wonder if I could just release this tonight. So my wife and I we're going to Vegas in October. We're going to Circus Stadium, going to watch the games.
You're going to Vegas?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
When are we going to be there again?
October 15th, 16th. Right. Yeah.
We're there a week or 2 after.
So we buy a Barstool shirt. Well, I usually buy a Barstool shirt, some sort of like whatever for that week that I'm there, especially if I'm going to gamble games. I've got a hoodie that says plenty of time or plenty of game left. I got a hoodie or a sweatshirt that says I need a nap. Pretty much Vegas focused. So I got one this time. I don't even know what I got. I can't remember what I got. No, I got the Sports Advisors t-shirt that I'm going to wear. But Jamie has had Jalen Hurts on her fantasy football team. Is this his 3rd or 2nd year? Is this his 4th?
No.
This is
3rd.
3rd. She's had Jalen Hurts 3 years in a row as her quarterback. The first year was on the bench, but the 2nd year she kept him, and 3rd year she still has him. And so Barstool sells a shirt. It's green and block letters on the front. It says Jalen Hurts is good, and that's what she's wearing to Vegas. So she's
an amazing shirt.
Yeah. So, and I thought of you immediately. I thought Craig is
bonus points to her, negative points for you.
Just in general.
I don't have. Do you have well, we can talk about it on the fantasy. By the way, fantasy football.
Fantasy football is stupid.
Sunday mornings, we release our 15 minutes of start, sit, and grab off the wire. We might call it the old stand and stuff and come and go. And so stand and stuff would be starting. Come and go. Would that be waiver wire?
Starting.
Or would that be benching?
That's finishing.
That's a benching thing. And then we need to think of something else, something that you say that's weird, and we'll incorporate that.
How is this weird?
Surveying is real. That's a waiver wire.
You know what? As a surveyor, you should start every one of your picks, and you just say, "Now, as a professional surveyor, I've looked the land of fantasy, and I know."
No,
but your
stupid,
dude. Your guys' picks. Granted, I got lumped into your guys' picks because of how I said Eagles were going to lose very easily.
Yeah.
I got lumped into your picks, but my picks were on point from who to start and who to bench. A.J. Dillon, but Aaron Rodgers had a good game. And then
Aaron Rodgers has thrown 2 touchdowns in 2 games.
He had a good game, though. His bounce back game is what I was saying. And then, but you guys chose duds. Dumb.
Did you even read it?
Dumb advice.
Didn't even read it.
Dumb advice. I commented on it. And
you commented on Amari Cooper,
and you got a little butt hurt.
Just on Amari Cooper,
and he did great.
He did do. I just don't trust.
And you know what's funny?
He did great again Thursday too.
I will say,
I just don't trust Jacoby.
A little secret here. This is the way I think. So we do this podcast together, and we all joke around about whatever we say. Somebody's going to do the opposite.
Right.
Right. I played Corey last week. Right.
Yeah.
He said I have Amari Cooper. And I'm thinking Corey's saying that, thinking I'm going to do the opposite. So I went ahead and benched him. And I listened to him.
So you did the whole
But I also said start.
Princess Bride, the poison isn't in front of me; it's in front of you.
Also, who was my start? St. Brown, who went off.
Yeah, he did go off.
So, I had him too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk about this on fantasy football. But I traded KP, Nick Chubb. Because I've got James Robinson, Aaron Jones, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and I need a wide receiver bad. I got DK Metcalf. I do have Gabe Davis, who I started and turned out to be injured.
You started him last in week 2?
It was a Monday night game. How'd you start him?
I didn't mean to, because I was driving.
Oh.
And so, yeah, so I was driving.
One of those 20-minute stops you had, you could have easily did it.
Come and go right into my roster. And
roster baiting.
This is the one that all the Kansas people get around and listen on the old radio in the living room like the good old days. And they're like, Pa? What? Pa, what's he saying about the come and go thing?
What's roster baiting? Never heard that term before.
Ma, cover your ears.
I think Travis likes Patrick Mahomes too much.
Oh, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I traded, and it went through. And here's the thing with Nick Chubb. He's a great running back. He proved that Thursday night, Sunday night, all that. Or Sunday, but he also got Kareem Hunt. Like, that's hard because you're going to be splitting, goal line carries, which Kareem Hunt couldn't get in the end zone to save his life last night. But I traded Chubb for Amon St. Brown.
Straight up.
Wow.
Straight up.
Because I just don't. I need. And KP has Jamar Chase, Amon St. Brown, and like somebody else. I don't know, not Diggs, but somebody else. And I'm like,
a lot of people talking. St. Brown's this year's Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, and
a lot of people talking.
And he's a 15th rounder.
And he was
drafted in the 15th round, so I got to keep him if I wanted to next.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
second year in the league. Great keeper.
Do you have him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So who won between you two?
I got to watch St. Brown.
Even though I didn't start Amari Cooper.
He started St. Brown and Waddle.
Oh.
So I watched those games just back and forth, back and forth. He had like 50 plus points between two players, and I scored like 60 something altogether.
Did you bench? Did you have anyone on the bench that kind of?
It wouldn't have mattered.
It wouldn't have mattered, but did pretty well. You're like, crap, I should have.
Not really.
Well, I got Allen also, so worked out.
My tight end position, fantasy football is stupid. I'll tell you this right now. Tight ends are stupid. Najee Harris is stupid.
I love Najee Harris.
I don't know why.
I feel like he's making a bus run. This is Corey's bus person.
I don't know why the Steelers are laddering the ball back 3 times to let Harris fumble the ball that gets returned for a touchdown. In our league, that's -6 points. It's like an interception return for a touchdown if you fumble it and it gets returned for a touchdown. So he went all the way from having a game, he had 9 points, down to 3 points because of that with the final seconds of the game because you're an idiot. Why are you lateraling? Just give up. You lost. Be done. You cost me 6 points. And guess what? French fries only got 3 points because he didn't throw to the tight end till like the last second of the game either.
Oh, Pat Freiermuth?
Yeah, I call him French fries.
That's cool. I got it now.
Yeah.
He got 2 passes in a row, and you were like, "It's the best part of the game."
I was like, he finally got 3 points. And that's the highest scoring tight end I've had in that league in 3 weeks.
Oh wow!
I started Hunter Henry 1 week and Cole Kmet the second week.
Dude, Cole Kmet.
Just nothing.
Why would you start Cole Kmet after the first week?
Because Hunter Henry did nothing.
Oh man, we're boring everyone. Let's move on. What's new with you, Craig? How's coaching?
He's morphing
5 days a week. Here we go.
I meant the. I forgot your front office now.
No, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. We got 2 teams now, so we're doing good.
2 teams in rotation?
Yeah, we're doing. I'm doing 18s like I did last year, and we started a 16 team with a whole new group of girls. So we're doing both teams. It's been fun.
Been good.
Yeah,
been good to you. How about
Nothing.
you? Not even a little bit.
I touched pumpkins.
How are pumpkins?
Done. Well, they're out there.
Is this first wave?
Yeah, they showed up late, and I wasn't there.
So it was great.
So they got put out.
What'd you do, calling a bomb threat?
I was like, if that truck arrives before 1 p.m., that driver's getting...
Wow.
So I only had to put out a couple of the Cinderella pumpkins later on.
No big deal. Just load it up in the old... What do you do? Just pull the freight? Or do you pull like the pallet? Or do you go and...
You got to put out one by one and then unload every pumpkin out of it.
Is that what you did with Cinderella pumpkins? What are Cinderella pumpkins?
They're the pink and the blue and like the ugly ones.
And you take those out in a pallet as well?
Yeah.
And
it's an exciting thing.
So what I hear is you like pumpkins now.
Yeah. Big pumpkin guy. He hates fantasy football. He's got nothing going in his life right now.
Except pumpkins?
And so he's like, dude, I might as well be the pumpkin guy.
Might as well love pumpkins. Well, pumpkins are still stupid.
If he loses, if he comes in last place, what would be a really like what if your team name would be? I love pumpkins, or
Why would I give that information out to be re-listened to
by
of
nobody
what,
except
of what
for
I would hate?
Skelly's the one who listens to this anyway.
But the thing is, Skelly.
Well, I take that back. Lee, our avid listener, also listens.
Yeah, big fan, big fan. All right. Well, I'm sorry about the Colts. I'm sorry that it's pumpkin season, and I'm sorry that your fantasy football team sucks. Is there anything good going
What
on?
is
in your
life, Travis?
What?
I don't think we can get deep with Corey anymore.
Do you
'cause
have
it's
neighbors?
negative.
Do you have loud neighbors?
No.
See?
Neighbors are great.
That's good.
I don't talk to anybody.
That's good. Keep to yourself.
So it's great.
That's great. And then you,
No, things are good. Things are good, Travis. The Colts are going to go on a run.
Like for physical conditioning or what?
Probably. They need something.
Polygraph just sent me something, but it's for my camera roll. Yeah, 2020 was wild. Do you ever think about
2020?
that? Yeah, she's cleaning out her camera roll. There's a picture that she had photoshopped of me and Bobby Martinez together doing the sisters dance from White Christmas. And I was actually thinking about that this week. I was like, man, I mean, like, do you ever go out of the house now and like for just a moment go, oh shoot, I need to grab my mask, and then you're like, wait, I don't even need my mask. Like, do you ever like kind of like? I remember going to like the hardware store all the time and having to wear a mask in there. So now when I need to go to the hardware store, I'm like, oh, I got to grab my mask.
What do you go to the hardware store for?
Yeah, I was grabbing hardware,
What are you doing?
standing stuff and come and go.
You building stuff?
You should see that garage. I cleaned it out. My dad was here, and I tell you this one.
Is there a ping pong table in there still?
Yeah, there is.
Your dad was here doing work for you and you didn't do anything?
Yes. Yes.
Like when he built a fence for you?
So you've been going to the hardware store to get your dad stuff.
Yes.
He's the errand boy. He's the runner.
Dude, I'm like in high school still. My daughter ran into somebody and then got the car because it would have been we'd have to file a claim with that. Anyway, we just bought the car from the people that she ran into in the parking lot. So it has like some.
It was cheaper to buy the
Yes.
car outright than to put
Yeah.
it on your insurance.
Yeah, because the thing is she's 16 with a claim that'll last on her record for the next like 3 years.
What kind of car was it?
It was like it's a Volkswagen Passat.
So it's a diesel.
No,
It's not a. I thought all Volkswagens were diesel. All those cars.
no, it's a newer Volkswagen.
Oh,
So what did you do with the car?
Yeah, the 1912s right now. Like, how did you?
the last
lot of
Volkswagen.
You ever
newer
see just a
ones.
Passat
The last
sitting next to you?
Volkswagen. The last one that I didn't.
I was
have
hoping it
but
was a
last
bug.
one. Last one we had was diesel.
What?
Most of the Volkswagens were diesel.
Maybe that's
They-
why this
they,
thing ain't running.
They got in trouble for they were.
So you got an extra car just sitting out here somewhere now?
Yeah, or Megan's driving it. But my dad researches this like it's freaking. He's good at it. He just goes on YouTube. He's good. But he comes over and he works on it to kind of help. But I don't know anything about it, and I'm 40, almost 41, and I still hold the light.
You got to learn German.
No, that has nothing to do with
Do
it.
you stand out there and go, Dad, how do I?
I don't, but I should. I go, Dad, will you? Dad, will you do? Dad, will you do this?
You're not a car guy.
Not a car guy.
I'm
not
not a
a
car
not
guy
anything
either.
guy. I mean, I like to. I'll play out I'll weed my garden and like split wood. But other than that, I'm not like
Do you feel good though splitting
checking
the wood though?
Formica.
Like you split the wood and you're like, ah.
Yeah, I do. I
I
feel
did
great.
this.
Dude, the thing is, I got
Like a lumberjack?
Yeah, I feel great. Get a good burn.
Yeah.
Warms you twice splitting wood. Did you know that?
Once in the body and once in the heart.
No, well, that so warms you warms you 3 times. Then. Warms you when you're splitting it. Warms you when you're burning it.
Oh, I see where you're going.
Yeah, warms you twice
Yeah.
splitting wood. It's kind of like pumpkins.
They don't
Off
warm-
stacking pumpkins
they don't
warms you
warm-
once,
They don't warm you at all.
and then warms you when you're after you purchased it.
You know what warms my heart? Seeing Smash Pumpkins.
The band.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That warms my heart. Smash Pumpkins is a good band.
Billy Corgan's too busy doing wrestling.
Is he in wrestling now?
He's like
He always-
owns
he's
like
been
a
for a long
wrestling
time.
I know that.
company.
But anyway, My dad is in the garage
Doing work for
working, and what am I going to do? Go watch TV? Just sit on the sit in,
So you're
sit-
watching it on your phone and then handing him
no.
tools.
So what I do, and he's good at it.
Can I
but
get that 7/16 socket?
Here's the
Hold on, let me.
What does that socket look like?
Hold on, let me YouTube that.
But no, I know my dad doesn't like rap music, so I'll turn on rap music. Not because I don't like my dad. I just need him. It's like the hostage situation. You blare the music to get him going. So I've got.
Was it your old rap music that you recorded?
It's me. Have you heard it yet?
No, I want to though.
AP has some of that.
Does he?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I would like to hear it.
Christmas time in Candyland. It was a freestyle. Christmas time in Candyland.
I think for Christmas this year it should be released on
Dude,
on Full Buddy.
If AP has that, I will release
I think it should be
the Christmas time in Candyland CD. He stole the CD. I wonder where that's at.
Dude, so why do we keep still having this garage door open? Why can't you just freestyle rap for the garage night opening? What the heck?
What if I just did like the Andy Milonakis, like, I got peas on my head, but don't call me a pea head. But I put Lee on my head, but don't call me a Lee head. And then it's just always about Lee. And then welcome to garage night.
But it's different every time. But always about.
But it's always about Lee.
I'm fine with that.
But yeah, so my dad is, underneath the car on the engine. I just go, might as well do something. So I cleaned my garage, like organized it, like swept up. I hadn't touched it in years. Talking about the garage, and it.
Oh, we figured that.
Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah.
You know what? That could be garaging someone would be benching them.
Oh, is that what we're gonna call it?
Park him in the garage.
Yeah, if you don't touch it. Don't touch it for years. I haven't touched it for years. Warm yourself twice. All the Kansas folk. I wonder if they're still listening.
No.
They're probably not. They probably hit the 15 second skip, 15
Is
second
it past
skip.
2 minutes? Nobody's.
They're like, yeah, this guy. They probably got to that fantasy football talk and like kind of bailed up like everyone else in the world. But we got fantasy football. We got to talk about that here on the net when we record our bench. And that's about 5 minutes left. We got about 4 minutes left. Let's kick it to shout outs. Anyone got any shout outs or shit outs for those people that we want to complain?
I have a shout out to everybody who worked in produce that did those pumpkins. That I didn't have to do.
Yeah.
Good job.
I wonder if they listened.
Way to be.
I wonder if they listened and knew what it would do.
I don't know, but thank you. It warmed my heart to come in the next day and not have to touch them.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Warmed
me twice.
Warmed you twice to not touch it.
Yeah.
I'd like to give a shout out to the Kansas folk. I'm going to also shout out Craig for crushing Corey in fantasy football. I feel like
Who
that had to
said
be
crushing?
said. I feel like that had to be said. No wonder he dressed like Bruce Arians today. He just wanted to walk in looking like the freaking coaching genius that he is. Who you play this week?
I'm playing Angelo.
We can talk about Angelo.
Yeah, you don't care.
Has he got a good team? You a little nervous?
No.
Are you just gonna roll through him? Roll Tide?
No, I don't. The way that our league is, you don't really just know you're gonna roll through anybody. Even the worst team in the league is the way our league's set up. You can still.
How many points is scored in your guys' league?
Not a lot.
Like
Over 100
100's
is
a
like
good week.
a good week.
Did you see what in the Full Buddy Cast League right now? Rolf is crushed me, and I crushed you. I destroyed Corey.
Oh, you played him in that
I
league?
played him week 2 and murdered him.
I'm surprised it took this long for you to bring that up.
I was just gonna just see how long.
Look at Craig over here. You guys played that last week? You're the ones hiding around. I know you're iRobot.
Dude, I've told you numerous times I'm not iRobot.
You are iRobot. It has to do with the Samoa.
Yes.
If I see like a Samoa.
Okay, I'll be iRobot.
I'll take over his team. I will kill it.
What is he, 0-2? 0-3?
No. He beat me. No, wait, he hasn't beat me. I play him this week. I think I play him this week. Do I play you this week?
Dude, I
Yeah,
do not have. The only thing I've heard about that league is what Corey told me about the draft.
Well, here's the funny thing is that Sean, Brewmaster, Brewhaha host, and Cole Street, he commented, he said, "Oh, so this is a low scoring league?" When he looked at this, and I'm like,
He's just poking you.
"Is he?"
Yeah.
I feel like he's.
He's poking.
Typically our league is usually one of the lower scoring leagues. The way that we have it set up,
And he was a part of that league, so that's
Yeah.
why I was surprised. I was like, dude, this is actually like not a high scoring league, but it's like you're gonna score probably like to win 160 and 160, 150, or 140 and lose. But
Oh, was that directed at me?
yeah, it was.
I didn't realize how much I scored because I wasn't paying attention to that league.
Yeah, I could tell. You probably don't. And
Hey, I have a decent team. They just underachieved.
name 2 players from
My team?
Yeah,
Justin Jefferson and Devontae Adams.
dude, that was the hard part.
And Mike Williams is my third receiver.
And he put up some points,
Yeah.
didn't he?
He did.
Was that Thursday Night Football?
Yes.
And you were like feeling good about it. And then
I never feel good about Thursday Night Football.
I love Thursday Night Football. I like you doing the Monday Night Football thing. I'm a Thursday Night Football guy. Like that's what I look forward to. I was so thrilled to watch some. I got Deontay Johnson in the league, and I've got Nick Chubb, and I'm so happy.
I don't like
I have not watched the Thursday night game at all. Yep.
And I played Chris Struley, and his team name is Nub Up or Shut Up, and he posts a picture of his cut off foot. I got Nick Chubb Up or Shut Up.
You've changed your team name like 3 times.
That's what you do. So you enjoy. That's what you enjoy, that aspect of this type of league.
See, I agree with that.
So
I changed mine in my league, the Yahoo league we have. I changed mine
Based on who you're playing,
who I play.
Yeah.
Well, I've changed mine.
And profile picture too.
I
probably,
also
to go-
changed
Nah.
my name in Craig's league because in that league I was also 0-2, and my team name is just well shit now.
Are you 0-2 in both leagues?
I'm overall in 4 leagues, which is too many, and why I'm retiring from some next year. I'm overall 2-8,
What a loser. What an absolute.
and part of the reason
Gomer.
is because I'm starting Carson Wentz at 2 leagues.
What? How did you? What?
That's garbage.
How do you not just go grab Jacoby Brissett?
I had Dak, and he got hurt, and
Oh.
I've just made a trade to acquire Kyler Murray in one
Click.
league.
Everybody turned it off.
So that's about it.
Craig, give us your shout out.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Bruce Arians.
Oh yeah, we were doing shout outs. How did this turn into a conversation?
I'm gonna give a shout out to Bruce Arians. He'll probably listen, and he'll probably comment that I just wanted to be like him today. So
You didn't swear enough during the episode to be
Oh,
Bruce
I-
Arians.
didn't know if I could, get it bleeped out. What people from Kansas might be
Kansas might
listening.
be listening right now.
So I got to be on best behavior.
Kansas swears a
You
lot.
did give
Kansas
us come
does
and
swear a
go.
lot. It is a damn gas station. There you go.
Yeah.
See that right there? I was Bruce Arians.
Craig loves the Jayhawks.
I do. I actually wanted to go to. We lived in Kansas.
Who did?
Me and Corey,
Where?
Kansas City.
Really?
He was pretty young though. You
I
probably don't
don't-
remember it.
I didn't live there. He's making shit up.
He always does. Are you?
I was what, like not
You were
even a
young.
year? A year?
I gotta post this recording with Bruce Arians. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Time to do our fantasy football. Listen on Sundays. That go back in time to listen to this next one coming up because this is getting released next week. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Don't listen to that.
Peace. See ya.
Goodbye.